This is a simple data set that consists of employee payroll, and I have this different data under this different column headers, and I have this names, I have this rank, and I have this salary. And these column headers have their individual data, as you can see from this section. And we are going to learn how to create serial numbers using 10 different methods, and these methods consist of dynamic and also static serial numbers. At the end of this video, you're going to choose the one that is going to work best for you. So without any further ado, let's quickly jump in and learn how to create serial numbers in Microsoft Excel using these 10 methods. Now I have this column header which is names under column A. I'm going to right click and choose insert to create a separate column before this column header. You can also use a keyboard shortcut to do so. And if you want to learn how to advance yourself using Excel keyboard shortcut, I have a video. I'm going to link that in this description below of this video. And after watching this video, you get access to the description. Click on that link and learn Microsoft Excel keyboard shortcut. Now that we have this, I'm going to type serial number here in abbreviated form. I want to have this formatting applied to this. Select this, click on this format printer, and click on this to have the effect applied to this particular text. Now let's select this, move to this alignment group and choose or merge cells. Then move back once again and choose merge cells to have this merge to affect all these column headers. Now the first method we are going to use is the dynamic serial number. We are going to use the sequence function and also the count A function. So I'm going to select this cell, type the equal to sign. Sometimes when you type some letters of this function, you get the full function appear to you. Just use the tab key on the keyboard to complete the function. And what this function does is to bring out some spelled dynamic numbers. So we are going to combine this sequence function with the count A function. So I'm going to type the count A function. So in this case, I have this drop down list. I'm going to double click on this to have the count A function. Now since we have this, we are going to start with the first name or the first employee name we have under this column header. So while this is the column header, the first name under this column header is located in this cell, which is B3. So we are going to type B3 so that we can locate whatever name that is located in that cell. Now that we have this done, we are going to bring our column. Then we locate the last cell reference which has the name of the employee, and this one is located under B17. You can also extend this to other cells. Maybe you want to extend them to B25. You can do so by typing the B25 in this function. So we type the B and also the 25. Now that we have this done, you can see that all these cells are selected. Therefore we can close the bracket and press the enter key. Now we have this Microsoft Excel output. Why? Because we need to add 2 brackets to this particular function, because we have the sequence function and also the count A function. This is a simple error that we made, but Excel has been able to correct this typo. Therefore we are going to accept the correction from Microsoft Excel. That is the power of Excel. So we are going to click on yes, and that is going to correct all this and then provide us with all these individual serial numbers given to us based on the names that we have for the individual employees. Now that we have this done, when you move to the next cell and click and you type a different name, now when I press enter key, this is going to automatically give me the next serial number linked to this employee name. So this is the first method we are going to use when it comes to creating of serial numbers. So now let's jump to the second method. So I'm going to delete all these. Now the second method, we are going to locate this cell and type the number 1, press the enter key. Then we type the number 2 in this cell and press enter. Now that we have this serves as a series of numbers. And when you select these 2 cells in Excel, this is known as series of cells selected or range of cells selected. And since we have 1 and 2, they serve as series. And when we use the fill handle located below this range of cells and click and drag with the left mouse button to this area, you can see that this is going to create these serial numbers in this available column. Therefore you can format by moving to the home tab, alignment group, click on center. You can also center this based on your preference, or you can also select all these cells and align them to the left side based on the kind of alignment option you want to apply to your serial numbers. So this is the second method of creating these serial numbers in Microsoft Excel. Let's jump to the third method. I'm going to select and delete all these cells. Now in the third method, I'm going to select this cell, type 1, press enter, type 2 and also press enter. Now in this we are going to type the equal to sign, then we select this cell which is A4 and bring the plus sign and type the number 1 and press enter. This is going to give us the number 3. Therefore when I use the fill handle of this selected cell which is A5 and drag this down, this is going to provide me all these serial numbers in this column header, and when you drag it down, this is going to extend and provide you other serial numbers based on the number of employee names that you have in your worksheet. Now I'm going to undo this and delete this particular serial numbers. Now this is the third method. Now to jump to the fourth method, if you want to learn how to use Microsoft Excel, that is to identify all the features or components of Microsoft Excel, I have a separate video that walks you through all this Excel interface, showcasing you all the features that you need to help you start your Microsoft Excel journey and how to use all the individual components. So I'm going to put that link in the description below. Check it out if you want to have access to the introduction to Microsoft Excel. So as I said, jump into the description below. I have a lot of links that I'm going to locate and get access to them after watching this video. Thank you for being part of this community. Now let's move to the fourth method, and this method we are going to select this cell because the employee name is located here, so the first serial number is going to be located in this area. I'm going to type the number 1, hold the control key and press the enter key on the keyboard. Now I have kept this cell selected. Now holding this fill handle, I'm going to attach this with the control key on the keyboard and drag this cell to the last employee name, or as I said, you can extend the cell based on the number of the names that you have in your worksheet. Now when I release this, this is also going to create these serial numbers in this data set. So this is the fourth method of creating serial numbers in Microsoft Excel. Now the next method, we are going to select this cell, type 1 and press enter. Now select this cell that consists of the number 1, hold the fill handle, and this time around I'm going to use the right mouse button and drag it down, and when I get to this cell that is the last employee name, I'm going to release, and then in this pop-up window I'm going to select this option that says fill series, and therefore this is going to create these serial numbers for these employee names. So as usual, we are learning something in this video, and also there are some tricks and tips. I hope you are getting in touch with it when it comes to creating of serial numbers. Let's quickly jump to the next method, which is the sheet method. So I'm going to delete this one. Now in this case I'm going to type the equal to sign, type the row function, and I'm going to double click on this, and this is the row function. Now we are going to select A1, so I'm going to type A1, close the bracket and press enter. Now when I drag this, this also creates serial numbers for this employee. Just use this function, which is row into brackets A1 and press the enter key. Then you drag this with the fill handle to affect the other cells. Now what this means is that this calculates or count the number of cells starting from A1, and A1 is always located here, and that is the cell 1. Then this moves to cell 2, cell 3, and that is what this is going to use to create the serial numbers for these employees. So this is the sheet method of creating serial numbers in Microsoft Excel. Now the next method, we are going to select this cell, type the number 1, then we press enter. Now let's select this cell to make this cell active. Move to the home tab, and then in the editing group, which is this particular group, as you can see, we are going to locate some option under this group, which is called this option. Now when you click on this arrow that we have here, we have these options here, and we are going to select series. Now when you choose series, just focus on this window that we have here. We are going to locate this particular options. We have rows and we have columns. We are going to select columns, and then When we get to this area, we are going to choose the step value and also the stop value, and this will help us to create our serial numbers in this particular data set. So we select columns because we want our serial numbers to be located under this column. Then we move to this area, we have the step value as 1, we maintain that, and then we move this to 50 and click on OK. Now when we move back to our data set, you can see I have 1 to 15, but this has extended to 50 because the stop value that we chose was 50 and the step value was 1. So this is also another way of creating serial numbers in Microsoft Excel. Now we are moving to the 8th method. This type of method we are going to use is also a dynamic method of creating serial numbers. We are going to use the count A function. So we select this, type the equal to sign. We have the count A function, double click, or you can press the tab key on the keyboard. Now this time around we are going to use a cell reference of this particular cell. We are going to choose this particular cell reference, which is B3, and we are going to make this cell reference an absolute cell reference. Also, if you want to learn about the different kinds of cell references that we have in Microsoft Excel, which are the relative cell reference, the absolute cell reference, and also the mixed cell reference, I also have a video that explains that. Please check it out after watching this video. So I'm going to press the F4 on the keyboard to make this absolute. Then we bring our colon and also choose the same cell reference, which is B3, close the bracket and press enter. Now this says 1. Now when we drag this down, we are going to have our serial numbers created. We use this same cell reference as an absolute cell reference and also use the same as relative cell reference. And what this is performing is that the function is located in B3 and that is not going to move. Then we use this as a relative cell reference because when we drag it down, this is going to move from B3 to B4 and continuously based on the number of cell references we are going to choose. That is why this function becomes a dynamic function, because when you drag it down, this changes accordingly. So when I drag this down, you can see that I have 15, but because this is located here, I have to drag it from the first cell reference, then drag it down, and this is going to give us all these serial numbers that we have here. And you can see that we have 15, 15, and 15. Now if I select this cell and type something and press the enter key, you can see that this has changed to 16. So this becomes a dynamic method of creating serial numbers. So now that this cell is selected, when I type something, press enter, this is going to change. So this is how this particular function works. So let me delete this so that we can move to the next method. Now the next method, we are going to talk about how to insert Roman numerals as serial numbers. So we select this cell, type the equal to sign. Now we double click on this function. Now what we are going to do is to apply the row function to this particular function. So we type the row function and double click. Use our A1 as our cell reference because we want to start counting from A1. Then we close the bracket, and we need to add another bracket. This time around we are going to do it without the interference of Microsoft Excel. So we add another bracket and press the enter key. Now when I drag this down, this is going to provide me with this Roman numerals serial numbers created. So we have I as you can see, and this is very beautiful, especially if you want to create Roman numerals as your serial numbers for your data set. You can use this particular function, and this is also dynamic. When I drag it down, you can see that they are changing as you can see. Therefore you can type different data sets and press enter, and you have your serial number. So this is the 9th method of creating serial numbers in Microsoft Excel. We are moving to the last method. Please, if you have a comment, a question, or a suggestion, you can drop that in the comment section. Now let's jump to the last method, which is the 10th method. This time around, this is also a dynamic way of creating serial numbers, and we are going to use the subtotal function. So we type the equal to sign, then we double click on this function, and when it comes to the subtotal function, always when you open the bracket, you have this list appear to you. So these are the lists that we have, and you are going to base on this list whether you want to have average, You want to count your cells. You want to have count of all cells. You want to calculate for maximum, mean. You want to have your sum. All these are based on your preference. So anytime you open the subtotal, you get this function. And this time around, because we want to count our cells and provide serial numbers, we are going to choose the count A function. So we double click, which is the number 3. You can also type the number 3 in the function. You bring your comma. Then we are going to base on the B3, that is the cell reference for the first employee name. So we type B3 and also make this absolute. So we use the F4 on the keyboard, bring our colon, and then use the same B3 once again, close the brackets and press enter key. Now when I drag this cell to the last employee name, I have my created serial number. So these are the 10 different methods I have shared with you in this video, and these are the methods as I said earlier. Some are dynamic and some are static. So you choose the one that will best be of your requirement and how you want to use or apply that to your data set that you have in Microsoft Excel.